Good morning, everyone. Okay, here we go. I'm just adjusting as usual. All right, so I don't get my preview through YouTube. All right, so it is Friday morning and we are so ready to stretch, aren't we? Yes, I'm setting up my music. Okay, so we're not going to wait too long. I know a few of you get logged in here, so we'll give you a hot second to get logged in and we're going to get going. All right, for my people on my app, we are on. Wow, I'm really excited. It's really driving me bonkers. We are on week 1. We started over. So we are working on protein and water this week as usual. Good morning, Michelle. So get your protein and water in. It's huge. It's going to make a difference. At least 64 ounces of water. And then, as always, at least 100 grams of protein a day, which I know is a struggle, but keep trying. But with that said, let's get moving. Let's get going. Give you guys a minute to log in. So we're ready. I'm going to set my timer here. And let's get this party started. Let's go. There's Chambray. Good morning, Chambray. All right, let's do it. I'm going to put my timer here. All right, guys. As always, we're going to start standing here. I like that standing because it gets us warmed up and going. All right, guys. Give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back down. Let's take it down. And round it up one vertebrae at a time. I'm going to adjust my computer, but you guys give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back down, holding at the bottom there. Hold at the bottom there. Round it up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. One more time, deep breath in. Flat back down, little bend in those knees. Round it all the way up. We know where we're going. Deep breath in, arm up and over. Reach for the ceiling. Rotate and looking up. Good. Deep breath in. Come up and over the other direction. Beautiful. Look toward the ceiling. Reaching up and over. We're going to keep going. Get nice deep breaths. Warming things up. We got it. Looking to the ceiling. Last time. Up and over. Look towards the ceiling. Wonderful. Bring that back and down. Open the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Wonderful. Bring those feet a little bit narrower than hip distance. We're going to kind of sit into it. Hips back, shoulders up. Try to pull those arms up and over. Beautiful. Bring it back up to standing. Keep those arms behind you. You got it. Let's go again. Take it down. All the way down. Let those arms try to come up. Bend those knees. Push those hips back. Nice. Release the hands. Stay in that forward fold. Let the hands hang and round up. One vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Let's take those feet out nice and wide. Feet out nice and wide. Arms out. We're going to hinge at those hips and push our hips back. Okay, we're not going to go all the way down. I want you to make yourself like an airplane. Now bring it back up. Good. We're only going parallel with the ground with that upper body. So take it down. Nice. Keep it going. Coming back up. Little bend in the knees. Little bend in the knees. We want to keep them as straight as possible, but soft knees. Kick those hips back. You got it. Coming all the way up. Wonderful. Let's step to the end of our mat here. Step to the end of the mat. Give me a nice deep breath in. Flat back down. You know the drill. Let's walk it out to plank. Walk it out to plank. Holding that plank nice and strong. Shoulders down away from the ears. Holding it there. Drop to all fours. Wonderful. Get those knees right under your hips. Into cat and cow. Draw that belly button in. Arch that back. Pull those shoulder blades apart. Take it the other direction as we lift. Nice. Let's do that again. And as usual, guys, we're going at your tempo, your pace. So if you want to take this a little slower, take it a little slower. If you want to go a little faster, go a little faster. If one's just feeling really good and you want to stay in that position a little longer, go ahead and do that too. You got it. Give me one more. Back to center here. All right, readjusting if needed, all fours. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with our back. So I'm going to draw a circle in the ceiling. Now, what I'm really thinking about is as I come back into this one layer, I want you to think about stretching that glute. As we come around into that other leg, stretch that glute. So you're really pushing into those hips. Nice. Got our circles going. So we're warming up knees here. We're warming up hips. Waking up those glutes. Good job. One more. Let's take it the other direction, drawing a circle. Drawing a circle. Feel that in your shoulders too. Really think about everything that's happening with this. You're just not drawing a circle, but you're putting different ranges in your shoulders, and in your hips, and on your knees. Nice. Give me one more. One more big circle. Big circle. Beautiful. All right, let's take our knees out wide. And let's bring our feet in. We've done this before, but I'm changing your lower body. We're going to take one arm to the side, and we're going to thread it through and sit into it. Okay? Those knees are wide, and the toes are actually touching in. We're getting that rotation through that upper back. That's feeling good, right? Very nice. Let's bring that all the way up and switch sides now. So let's bring that up. Hand comes out. Let's thread it under. Looking towards it. Putting your ear on the mat. Holding it there. Oh, feeling good. Nice. Let's bring it back up. So those knees are wide and those toes are tapping. We're now going to sit back into it. Arms up, forehead on the mat. On the mat. Keeping our forehead on the mat and our feet where we are, we're going to bring our hands down to the side. So we're going to bring them down to our side and then bring them back up over the head. Let's do that again. Let those hands slide down and bring them back up. One more time, slide them down to your side and bring them back up. Wonderful. Let's come back up to all fours. We're going to go right into that deep frog pose. We're not even messing around today, okay? So we're going to take our feet out wider than the mat. So my knees are wider than my mat, and I'm going to take my feet so they're as wide as my knees. Once here, I'm going to push my weight back and take it down to my elbows. So pushing my hips back, you should be feeling a deep stretch right in those hips, okay? Going as deep as what's comfortable for you. We went right into it really fast today. So sit into that, feeling that stretch all through your hips. Doesn't that feel wonderful? I want you to kind of rock it side to side with your upper body. So rock it to one side, rock it to the other side, back and forth. And see as you're rocking, if you can rock a little further back, if you can push your hips back a little more. Nice. Bring it to center here, bring it to center here. Bring it forward, and I want you to push the hips back. Sit into it. Hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Push forward, relax. Breathe, deep breath in, exhale as we push back and breathe into it. Good. One more time. Push forward. Now press back. Sit and breathe into it. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to come up and to all fours. We're going to do a seating position. I'm going to turn towards you guys here. I'm going to turn towards you. You can sit on your knees. If that hurts your knees, go ahead and sit on your tush. Okay, you do what's right for you. Okay, we're going to pretend we're a little robot. One arm is up and the other arm is down like you're a robot. Okay, think about opening your chest here. Open your chest. And I want you to switch. Switch like you're doing the robot. Again, rotate. So we're really opening up those shoulders. Yes. Okay, if you're feeling okay with this, I'm going to turn to the side. Keep doing it. Okay. What I want you to do, we're going to hold here. I want you to pull back even further. See, I pulled back further and really opened my chest. Not squeeze my shoulder blades, but open my chest. This hand that's down, I'm going to see if I can pull it back a little further. And then forward. My other hand's still up here nice and high. So we're just doing the one arm that's facing the ground. Push back and forward. Open your chest and lift your chin. Good. Let's now switch. I'm going to turn to the front. Staying here. Open that chest a little further. Open that chest a little further. And push back and come in. Push back. So besides we're really opening up those shoulders and opening up that chest, do you feel the bird in the arms? Yep. Okay, one more. One more. Now, let's go back to the robot. Robot. and lift. Good. Sit tall, open your chest. Give me 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Bring those arms down. Round those shoulders. Drop one ear to one side. One ear to one side and chin to the chest as we take it around. Maybe you've lost some tension in your neck now because of that, right? Because we really worked around those shoulders. Take it around. Keep that chin and chest as we're rolling. As we're rolling, keep them going. You got it. Almost there. One more. Beautiful. Bring that chin to chest and lift the head. I want you to look to the ceiling. Look to the ceiling. Really open up that neck. Open up the neck. Open your chest. Open your neck. And let's take it down the other direction. Chin all the way to your chest. Good. Let's lift again. Chin up. Chin up. Beautiful. Chin down. Wonderful. Back to center. Let's take it to a seated position. Excuse me, we are seated, a laying position. I was really sure about that seated position. I was wrong. We're going to do a laying position here. All right, we're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. So feel your lower back. Rolling down, roll down, roll down, roll down. All right, so we're going to straighten one leg, draw one knee. And you're like, where do we know we're going with this test? We're going there, but a little different. Still draw circles on the ceiling with that knee. Getting that ball and socket happy. Nice. One more. Beautiful. All right, this time, instead of bringing our hands out to the side, we're going to stack our hands on top of each other. So I have my right knee up. I'm going to roll to the left side of my body, and my whole body's going to roll. My whole body just rolled. So I'm laying more on my side. We're going to take that top hand, and we're going to bring it up. And we're going to look at that hand as we rotate to the back and open that chest. Our goal here is to keep this leg on the ground. Okay, my foot's on my ground, and I'm trying to keep my knee on the ground. Let's bring that arm back up, stack them. Beautiful. Lengthen the neck. Bring it up towards the ceiling, watching your hand as we open up, and it looks all the way and touches the ground. Bring it back all the way up. Stack those hands. We're watching our hand the whole time. Give me one more as we lift. Watch the hand, watch the hand, watch the hand. Continue to watch the hand. Beautiful. Come back. Stack the hands. Beautiful. We're going to draw this knee up. Draw this knee up. Switch legs. Draw this knee in. So that feels a little different than our normal spinal twist. It's hitting a little more of the chest and the upper back versus our lower back and glute that we get the other way we stretch, okay? So it is a little different. It's going to hit different things, just like with exercising. You switch it a little bit, it's going to hit different things. All right, let's do the other side. So hands come out. I'm actually going to turn on my mat so I can watch you guys. You watch me, okay? So stay where you're at. You don't have to turn. Knee is in, okay? I'm going to roll all the way to my side and stack my hands. So this leg is completely on the ground. I'm going to get back on my mat. There we go. All right, here we go. We're going to lift that hand. Watch the hand as we rotate and push it towards the ground. Feeling it there? Really try to open your chest and lengthen your neck. Bring that hand all the way back up. All the way back up. Stack those hands. Let's go again. Lift up and over. Up and over. Watching the hand as it goes. Look at the hand. Get full spinal rotation. Beautiful. Bring that back up. All right, guys. We got two more. Two more. Lift up. Lift up, lift up. Get that rotation. Get that mobility. Nice. Bring it all the way back. Last time, lift. Watching that hand as we rotate. Breathe, nice deep breaths. And bring it back. Nice, let's roll it up. Draw both knees into our chest now. Draw both knees into our chest. Both feet on the ground. I do love my snow angels, right? So we're going to put the bottoms of the feet together. Lower back is off the mat. Hands are going to come up, reach towards the ceiling. Palms push up towards the ceiling. Our goal is to push our shoulders down away from our ears and try to get our shoulders on the mat. Let's bring it down. As we come down, as we're halfway there, switch your palms so they're facing down. Okay, come back up. If we're halfway there, switch our palms so they come all the way back up. Let's go again. Take it down. Switch those palms. Lower back is off the mat. We have a little arch in the back. That's okay. We're getting mobility in our shoulder again as we lift. Nice. Bring it down. This is the last time. Swap those palms. Come down. Draw those knees together. Draw those knees to your chest. All right. We're going to keep one leg up. We're going to draw the other leg into that forest, but I have your leg up, okay? Instead of being here, we're putting you right here. So imagine your foot's against the wall. And if this is hard for you, go ahead and put your foot against the wall. Okay, find a wall, put your foot against it. I have no walls around here that are exposed, so it's hard for me. Or even your couch, but I feel like the couch is a little too low. Okay, once we're here, push this knee open. Grab between the legs, lower the head and shoulders, and pull in. Because we lifted this leg, we're going to get a little deeper stretch in those hips and in those glutes. So if you're here because you don't have the mobility to lift your head and shoulders, that's okay. That's okay. A great option if you do this on your own is to grab a belt or something and pull it through so you can hold the belt and still lower your head and shoulders. Holding it there. Nice deep stretch all through the glutes into that hip because this knee's pushing out. We're focused on pushing this knee out too. Let's relax that down and switch sides. So this leg up, other leg crosses, grab between the legs and pull in. Or you notice maybe a little more bendy on one side. You have a little more mobile on one side than the other. That's pretty common. Don't worry. That's common. You got it. Keep holding it there and breathing. Breathe into it. See if we can pull it in. Keeping this leg either against the wall or just up. Keep that foot flexed. You got it. Let's relax that down. And we're going to do that again each side. Okay, so pretty deep stretch. So let's switch sides. Knee open, foot up, 90 degrees at the knees, 90 degrees at that ankle, and sit back into it. This time maybe we're feeling a little more relaxed. We're feeling like, all right, this feels a little better this time than it did last time. Getting in those glutes a little bit. You shift side to side a little bit. I feel like sometimes when we shift a little, our body goes, oh, like it kind of just needs to relax. We get in this and we just kind of tense and hold, right? Or if you kind of breathe and relax, just kind of rock and shift, your body's like, oh, this isn't as bad as I thought. Relax it down. Switch sides. Our brain does have this thing where it likes to protect us, and it's called our stretch reflex. And what will happen is that's what stops us from being able to bend further is our stretch reflex. Because our body wants to protect us. It's like, we don't want you to get hurt, so we're going to make sure you're not super mobile. And so letting the body know you're okay and relaxing, because you'll hear it all the time, relax and breathe into your stretch. Just letting your body know you're okay. Okay, we're not under stress. It's fine. We're okay. We're in a safe environment. You can release a little bit. Same thing, I think, when you rock that back and forth. Let's relax that down all the way down. Beautiful. Let's draw those knees in and round it up into a seated position. Now we're going into a seated position. All right, this is one of my favorite stretches, actually, because we tend not to work that inner thigh now. Legs out, toes up, okay? And I want you to push your heels towards the front. So let those heels push forward a little bit. Now, if you're not very bendy, like this morning, my body's like, nope. Sit nice and tall, nice and tall. I put my hands behind me, push into the ground so I can sit tall. If you're a little more bendy and you can lean a little more forward, do it. But this morning, I'm going to hang out right here. Ladies, we use our inner thigh a lot. So we want to make sure we're stretching it. This is a great way to stretch it. Sitting nice and tall. Okay, we're going to rotate the hips, and we're going to push towards the toe. Okay, chin up, push towards that toe, going as far as you can. Try not to round a lot. Lift your chin and open your chest as much as you can. Good. Let's walk it over to the other side. Over to the other side. Hold and lift. Sitting tall, sitting tall. Really focusing on your feet. Focus on your feet. Don't let your feet fall in. Keep your feet open. Feet open. Beautiful. Come back to center here. We're going to take one hand, glide down the inner thighs. We now reach and lift. Looking under the armpit and towards the ceiling. Take that top elbow, and I want you to take it and pull it back and open your chest. Open your chest. Beautiful. Bring that up. Let's switch sides. Draw down. Lift. Reach for the ceiling. Take that elbow. Pull back. And look. Nice. As I should actually be feeling a little better. Nice. Let's bring that back up. All right. Sit tall again. Push to the ground, or you should feel a little more bendy, right? Like, oh, I can maybe lean forward just a little. Good. Continue to hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Let's come all the way up. Oh my goodness, you guys, you believe 20 minutes is up already? Time flies. That's why I say get on the ground and stretch for 15 minutes. It really isn't that hard and not that long. All right, let's bring it down. Give me a nice deep breath in. Inhale up, exhale as we come down to heart center. Again, deep breath in. Exhale as we come down. Beautiful. One more time. Set your intention for the day. What is your intention for a day? Hold it here for just a moment at heart center and set your intention. Your intention could be whatever your goal is that you have, that you've set at the very beginning. Breathe. Set that intention. Recognize you'll have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of the week. All right, guys. Namaste, which means the light in me honors the light in you. Say my night. My night. All right, guys. You were fantastic today. Again, make sure to get your water in, get your protein in, stretch. My app people, I will see you Monday morning at Alta Canyon. Ooh, cool hair. Alta Canyon, we're there at 6:30. Be on time because it's going to be a great one. And I will see you all here next Friday. Same time, same place, different ball game. So, all right, guys, have a beautiful weekend. Be safe, make good choices, and I'll see you later.